What is going on, Bucks fans? Evan want to share back at you with another video talking about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And today we're going to be going over the top performers for the Buccaneers from their 27-17 win over the Chicago Bears, improving their record to 2-0 on the season. Was quite a win. There's a lot of, I think, top performers on offense and defense. The offense finally came out, put up a lot of yards, didn't put up as many points as probably they should have, left a few points out there for sure, but I think it's still a little bit of a work in progress with this offense. So it was nice to see them be able to move the ball effectively, though. And as for the defense, they remain strong. Obviously, got two more turnovers as well. So let's get right into the top performers for this week. On offense, we're going to have Baker Mayfield. Believe he was an honorable mention last week because of the slow start. I didn't want to put him as a top performer. This week, though, he is going to be a top performer. 26 of 34, 317 yards, one touchdown, no interceptions. Still a big key there. No interceptions, does not have a turnover. Was close. He did almost throw an interception early on, but luckily it was dropped. And I just think it's so huge for a guy like Baker Mayfield that has struggled with turnovers at times to be able to protect the football and play complimentary, clean football and really be quite efficient with his legs as well. He avoided some sacks that the Bears were throwing at him, made a couple more plays with his legs running the football. So he's been really effective and he's been a good player for the Bucs. He's been exactly what the doctor ordered at quarterback for now. And hopefully he can continue this throughout the regular season. And who knows, the Buccaneers could win a lot more football games if he continues to play this way. So he is a top performer. The other one, and I think probably the top performer of anybody on this list, is going to be Mike Evans. 6 catches, 171 yards, and a touchdown. His long being a 70-yard reception. He almost had a touchdown, ran out of gas a little bit there. It was hot, though, so I'll give him a break on that. But Mike Evans had a great day, of course. I think like as far as like the yak, right, which is yards after catch, as far as that goes, this might be like the most yak he's ever had in a game in the NFL. He had that 70-yard catch. And then most of it was running. Like most of it, he caught the ball about 15 yards downfield, and the rest of it was just him running. And then he also had the other play, I believe it was about 28 yards or so, where Baker Mayfield looked like he was throwing it away. Mike Evans was able to leap, catch the ball, keep his feet in bounds, and then go upfield even more. So really a fantastic day for Mike Evans as he continues to really prove to Bucs management and ownership that they should give him a contract extension. So Mike Evans has been an absolute beast for the Buccaneers, catching another touchdown, of course. So now has 2 touchdowns in 2 games. And yeah, just a great, great day for Mike Evans through the air. It was really the dominant performance that they needed from him. Now we're going to move on to the defensive side of the ball. And first off, I'm going to go with Joe Tryon-Shoyinka. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka, he had a sack, but he's credited with 2 sacks, actually. Here on the stat sheet, but had 4 tackles, and the first sack he had though was just an incredible get off. Incredible. I mean, blew by the tackle, got to the quarterback very quickly. That's what Bucs fans and even like the Bucs themselves want to see more from Joe Tryon-Shoyinka, to be able to combine that speed and power and bring down the quarterback there, get by the tackle and bring down the quarterback. So I think it's a positive sign for Joe Tryon-Shoyinka, and he also made a few other plays I thought too in the run game. I thought he was decent in containing Justin Fields. I thought he was a solid player there as well. We're also going to go with Vita Vea. Vita Vea was all over the field. He batted down a pass. He had a couple run stuffs, I believe. Yeah, he had 1.5 sacks, just all over the place. Vita Vea continues to be a dominant force of the Buccaneers defense in that middle. Just creates a lot of problems for offensive lines when you have that big of a dude going up the middle right there. And not also like, even it's not going to show up on the stat sheet as much, but the pressures he had a good bit of pressures too, which can affect some throws, of course. So Vita Vea is going to be on here. We're going to have one more pass rusher on here, and that's going to be Shaq Barrett, obviously getting the interception at the end to really ice the game. The pick 6 there, a fantastic play. Great read on the ball there to be able to. I didn't even really notice, honestly, that he caught it with one hand, but he tipped it to himself, caught the ball, went into the end zone, and that pretty much iced the game. Is I mean, the Bucks were only up 20-17 at that point. Like the Bears could have gone down, tied it, or took the lead. So huge play there from Shaq. But he also had a sack himself. So had another productive day rushing the passer. And it's good to see him coming off that injury. And that was a big question I had for this season over the offseason and training camp. I was asking that question, what type of player is Shaq Barrett going to be? Because you just didn't know. It's a complete unknown. He's getting older. It's a major injury he was coming off of. It's good to see that it appears he is not slowed down. The injury did not affect him too much, and that he's 100% good to go and still a productive player, because an injury like that can change a guy's career. Really, really glad to see that it hasn't changed Shaq Barrett. So he is also on there. Like I said, gets a little bonus points for the pick six as well, but I thought he was pretty effective as a pass rusher. And the Bucks pass rush as a whole, like I could have put, like as a group, I could have put the Bucks pass rushers, but wanted to individualize these guys, and I thought they all played pretty well. Also, I think the honorable mention this week is going to go to Christian Izien. Made a few plays and had another interception. I believe he is. I read on Twitter he is the first undrafted player since 2013 to have two interceptions in his first two NFL games. So really, really impressive stuff for Christian Izien. Looks like the Bucks may have found a gem. The Bucks may have found a hidden gem. Kudos to Jason Light and everything for signing them out of Rutgers. And Izien was a really productive player. So let me know who your top performers are, though. I'm curious to hear in the comment section below. Let me know as always. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And go Bucks.